Collaboration is really what makes our community work.
As a veteran myself, teamwork is everything.
Collaborations, partnerships across public sector boundaries, as well as working within given community is so important. We're all in this together.
At heart, I'm a connector, and I believe that you can solve any problem by putting the right group of people with the right resources together.
National Veterans Intermediary is connecting communities all across the country with these other working collective impact initiatives that will really take us where we need to get. This emerging phenomenon of collective impact as it was being studied, what they realized was you don't start with standing up a bunch of new services, you coordinate with what you have. By establishing the systems, the programs, the partnerships that work well for veterans and their families, first of all, you have the benefit of bringing together the entire political spectrum, and then we're in a position to be able to scale and apply those innovations for the greater good.
Bunker Labs is a national nonprofit that focuses on veterans and veteran spouses to help them start small businesses. We look at different institutions, educational institutions, corporate partners, any mentors, or anyone that wants to collaborate with the veterans and veteran spouses as they're going through their entrepreneurial journey.
We have to bring our own expertise and our own programming and then couple it with the rich resources that are available for the veterans by way of other programs in our local ecosystems and other organizations.
Here in New York City, yes, it's a huge city, 8.6 million people. But we also know that rural areas that are much more disparate in terms of the shortage of resources and connectivity, it's really important for us to work with our partners to connect across those spaces.
In Maine, the Community Network or groups like the Homeless Veterans Action Committee have brought together different stakeholders. My job is just making sure that the veterans get to use their resources through these different entities.
Collective impact to me means that our businesses are going to grow, they're going to hire people. Now you're hiring people who need jobs. You're now contributing to the greater society, and now you've opened up doors for other people to come behind you and also build within the community.
What I have to do is sit down with people who work on other issues like mental health and education for our kids. So collective impact to me would be putting all of those pieces together and asking the question, are we moving the needle?
Collective impact, it's all about relationships. It's about bringing together all of the strengths within a community and forming an alliance that's really aimed at tackling a shared challenge.
I think what we realize nowadays is no one can do anything on their own. And so it's very important that going from some people who just want to volunteer and help out to the people who are at the top of these administrations, really making sure that we're all working together to get to the end state.
I have just seen mountains moved in my community by people who are willing to roll up their sleeves and raise their hand and then call the right people to come to the table and get things done together.
What gets me excited is knowing that truly our most important work still lies ahead. And that's in scaling the national impact and connecting around the world so that we're prepared for the next generation of veterans and their families.